Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, November 12, 2022. With a Venus-Neptune transit, you can get a warm feeling about a secret you're holding, or a sense of peace about your private life. Instead, you can come to an understanding of a delicate matter from the past. Sometimes closure is about letting go of the idea of getting it. You're also in good shape for extending someone a hand or for a compassionate exchange. This transit soothes you and brings the light of understanding to your heart. It follows that forgiveness comes more readily. You're also in fine shape for drawing upon your inner wisdom and helping others. There can be an important meeting or event behind the scenes or a new understanding of an issue that has weighed heavily on you. As the day advances, some hesitation or blockage can temporarily slow you down. While annoying, delays now can be helpful in the long run if they open your eyes to areas that need some refinement. A Sun-Saturn transit tends to magnify flaws temporarily. You can help yourself by adjusting your speed, following rules, exercising patience, and conserving energy by prioritizing. Avoid pushing things forward for the best results. Get ready for your intuition to be especially activated today. This is because sweet Venus, our goddess planet of love and beauty, spins within your solar 12th house of the unconscious and imagination. She sings a hymn over to majestic Neptune, now spinning softly in solar 4th house of home and domesticity. This is a 5-star day to enjoy intimacy, sensuality, and pleasure behind closed doors with your one and only. While committed couples will likely enjoy this energy more, singles can use this time to dig deep into their emotions to heal whatever is bothering them. What is on your mind? Talk about your subconscious views and outlooks about work when Mercury in Scorpio squares Saturn in Aquarius. Your mind is incredibly busy, but the square may initially restrict your ability to open up. Overthinking yourself into a rumination station is possible, especially if you want to be a bit more vulnerable about your commitments since Venus in Scorpio trines Neptune retrograde in Pisces. So, once you begin talking, you may not stop. Be vulnerable about what you want or need to make progress at work. In the lead up to the moon's return to your financial sector tomorrow, this is an important point in any month for having your antennas up while holding back. With the moon due to get a warm reception that is likely to boost your financial confidence, this is worth waiting for. In the meantime, this allows you to keep your focus on the income side of the financial fence, where an eclipsing full moon on the job front has helped to energize things. Today's planetary alignment is a potent placement, and you may feel an extra amount of physical energy this month. In fact, it's an extremely sexual energy, so be on the lookout and be careful with yourself at all times. Your general well-being is governed by 3 simple ingredients: rest, diet, and exercise. The celestial atmosphere is providing the energy to go crazy with the exercise, but do not neglect the other 2. Stay far, far away from caffeine. When is the last time you pampered yourself? Today it's the perfect time to incorporate a better self-care regime. As it's your nature to give to others, you may be neglecting yourself. Take the time to examine your habits. Consider the amount of time you spend sleeping, relaxing, and expressing in terms of concrete hours. Consider your eating habits. Is your body physically healthy or are you prone to illness? Take cues from your physical state and take better care of yourself. While it won't be until tomorrow that the moon will align with Mars as it makes its first visit to your relationship sector since the warrior planet of the cosmos turned retrograde here, this is already having a significant impact. As well as a chance to become more emotionally engaged, the moon is making a friendly aspect to Saturn for the first time since his direct turn in your communication sector. With Mars and Saturn working as a team for the next 4 months, a chance today to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice is just a taste of things to come. The moon's first visit to your relationship sector since Mars turned retrograde here was always going to be a valuable chance to check in. The moon's emotional responses will make it easier to get a sense of Mars' drive to make the most of the doors open to the past, while a friendly aspect to Saturn for the first time since his direct turn in your communication sector can give this a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Venus in Scorpio makes a soft aspect to dreamy Neptune this morning, heightening emotions and increasing sensitivity. While we'll be able to see things from an idealistic perspective, it will be important to stay grounded and not get lost in daydreams. Take off the rose-colored glasses or you run the risk of missing some major red flags and seeing the reality of a situation. Specifically, in your love life, it's important not to project what you hope for in a partner rather than see what they bring to the table. As we seek meaningful conversation and prioritize depth, we might find that we get to know those around us at a deeper level. You're in the thick of things this week with aspects affecting your house of money and values. You're being forced toward a certain area of your life that has been left unattended for too long. Put some more thought and action into how you earn money and how much you want to earn in the future. This week is about trying to stay balanced and sane. Look to the universe for information about where you're headed this week. It's found in your house of communication. You need to reach out more and make yourself more visible before you can get that raise or new job or convince someone to invest in your future. This week is about your money and values. It may be a stellar week as more opportunities for earning money come your way, seemingly out of nowhere. This means that you may need to spend more time at work for the moment and less time socializing. Your social groups may be draining or asking too much of you, creating a lot of tension and fatigue. However, be careful not to write people off too hastily. Emotional reactions could compromise your judgment. You could be more guarded, suspicious, private, or even paranoid and assume others are concealing important information or the truth. Don't be too quick to unleash the scorpion's stinger. In the morning, Venus in Scorpio trines Neptune in Pisces, putting us in a dreamy daze. Love is like a deep well we wish to gaze into now. Venus in Scorpio amplifies romantic intensity, while Neptune's effect is hypnotic, compelling us to pursue our fantasies. We may find that we can communicate with others psychically. Telepathic communication heightens our other senses and can be transformational in the bedroom. Although this idealistic transit may leave us vulnerable to the disappointment of unrequited love, it also opens our hearts, transforming us from the inside out. Today is an excellent day, not only for deepening passionate connections, but for applying artistic talents, especially those in music or media. It can also be a time of charitable acts as we realize our interconnectedness as a human family. You have activity in your relationships this week. A new relationship could materialize out of nowhere and prove financially beneficial for both of you. At this time, your attention needs to be on building your career. Putting together a 5-year plan may not be a bad idea either. You can more easily manifest the money you desire when this step is completed. This week is perfect for a transformative mindset. Astral aspects set off your home sector and stir up some internal feelings. You may experience some instability in these areas and need to spend time healing or developing a recovery plan. Take all the time you need to make it happen. Following this, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us to heal from old hurts. Words may have eluded us in the past, making it difficult to communicate what's on our minds. This influence takes the pressure off making every word count. Instead, it pairs with the Venus-Neptune trine to imply that actions and feelings both have a part to play in conveying our emotions. Things don't always have to be meticulously spelled out to be meaningful.